Once upon a time, in the ancient city of Athens, there lived a young woman named Hermia. She was deeply in love with a fellow named Lysander. However, Hermia's father had other plans, insisting she marry Demetrius instead. Now, Demetrius used to be quite smitten with Hermia's best friend, Helena, but his affections had shifted, leaving poor Helena feeling quite forlorn. Helena, still hopelessly devoted to Demetrius, followed him everywhere. To escape this sticky situation, Hermia and Lysander decided to run away. They planned to elope into the enchanted forest, hoping to find freedom and happiness there. Helena, hoping to win Demetrius back, spilled the beans about their secret plan. So Demetrius, hot on their trail, chased after Hermia and Lysander, and Helena, ever hopeful, chased after Demetrius. What a tangled web of love and longing! Deep within that very same forest lived the king and queen of the fairies, Oberon and Titania. They were having a rather royal quarrel over a magical changeling boy. Oberon, feeling quite miffed, decided to play a trick on his queen. He sent his mischievous sprite, Puck, to fetch a special flower. This flower, when its juice was squeezed onto sleeping eyelids, made the person fall head over heels for the very first creature they saw upon waking. What a potent little bloom! Puck, ever eager for a bit of fun, zipped off to find the magical blossom. He was a master of pranks and loved to stir up a little chaos. The forest was about to get a whole lot more interesting. Oberon, observing the four confused Athenian lovers, decided to meddle. He instructed Puck to put the love potion on Demetrius's eyes, hoping to make him fall for Helena. But oh dear, Puck made a tiny mistake. He accidentally put the potion on Lysander's eyes instead. Lysander woke up, saw Helena, and instantly declared his undying love for her, completely forgetting about Hermia. Poor Hermia was left utterly bewildered. Then Demetrius also received the potion, and he too woke up to see Helena. Now both young men were madly in love with Helena, who thought they were playing a cruel joke. What a topsy-turvy mess! Meanwhile, a group of rather clumsy, well-meaning workers were rehearsing a play in the very same forest. They hoped to perform it for the Duke's wedding. One of them, a weaver named Nick Bottom, was quite the enthusiastic actor. Puck, ever on the lookout for a good laugh, spotted Bottom. He decided to add a little magical flair to the rehearsal. With a flick of his wrist, Puck transformed Bottom's head into that of a donkey. Titania, still under the influence of Oberon's love potion, woke up and saw the donkey-headed Bottom. To everyone's astonishment, she instantly fell madly in love with him. She showered him with affection, much to Bottom's bewildered delight. Oberon, seeing the chaos he and Puck had created, decided it was time to set things right. He instructed Puck to undo the magical mischief. First, Puck removed the donkey head from Bottom, returning him to his normal self. Then, the love potion was removed from Lysander's eyes, and he instantly remembered his true love, Hermia. Demetrius, however, remained enchanted, still loving Helena. This meant everyone was now happily paired up, as they should be. The lovers woke up, thinking it had all been a strange dream. They returned to Athens, ready for a triple wedding. All the magical mix-ups were finally sorted, and true love, or at least a version of it, prevailed. Back in Athens, the Duke and his new Duchess were celebrating their wedding. The rustic workers, including a very confused but happy Bottom, performed their play. It was a hilariously clumsy and heartfelt performance. They acted out the tragic tale of Pyramus and Thisbe, but with so many comical errors, it was more funny than sad. The Duke and his guests found it utterly delightful, laughing heartily at the earnest efforts of the amateur actors. It was a perfect end to a day filled with love, laughter, and a touch of the absurd. The play, though silly, brought everyone together in shared amusement. As the night deepened and the mortals slept, Puck returned to the stage. He spoke directly to the audience, offering a final blessing. He reminded everyone that if anything seemed amiss, they should simply imagine it was all a dream. He promised to make amends for any offense, asking for their kind applause. With a final flourish, Puck blessed the house and the lovers within it, ensuring their happiness and good fortune. And so, the magical midsummer night came to a whimsical close.